All right, it's the knife round. They have to decide which side they are going to be starting on.
Yeah, this is going to be the one that really dictates a lot of things. We've seen Team LZ so far has been favoring the CT side, even on the map of Dust 2, which we saw just now when they were going to play with Dim Sum here. But ooh, look at the amount of slaughter coming out from Team LZ. Everyone is coming in strong with the knife round, but that's going to be allowing Team LZ to dictate. Since they won the knife round, they're going to be able to dictate where and how they want to engage this. It looks like they decided to go for the CT sides here, as it's pretty much secured themselves more comfortable, which is ideal as well, because they are very confident with their pick battles. They are really great firepower as well, and also at the same time they totally understand how the terrorist is going to be playing, like the rotation routes, the control, the utility usage, the timing as well. So with them being with that knowledge in mind, all they have to do is just play CT side and just counter it as much as possible. And Fatboy Paula starting things off strong as he gets a kill on Spike, but looks like Swag Esports, they're not out of the game just yet, as they meant to get a couple of frags of their own.
Definitely, Cold does pick one up here. Cold actually picks up two. Now Ishtar is coming in. Oh my goodness, wait a minute now. All of a sudden, the tables have turned here for Team LZ. Woo! It's now a 1v1 situation. Now, can Ishtar actually win this one out? Zir is already down to about 53 HP. Decoy does come out here to move the head. Force Ishtar down here, and Zir will be able to take him out. Swag Esports wins out that first round. My God, I mean, that was a little too confident there coming in from Fatboy Paula. He brought out the Deagle, he brought it to the B site, and you know what? It's up against one player. It's fine. But when you've got a whole team here, when you got 5 players running towards you, it's going to be a bit of a problem there. But look at this, Swag Esports in a uniform taking a long control already.
Yeah, it looks really great as well at the same time. Just really great at the fact that Zero actually had a great cover and he had a Glock as well, so he doesn't have any of that disability. By the way, here comes Shakalonic getting a beautiful slice. He finds MSJ, picks him up, but Fatboy Paula making good work and damage with the scout. And let me tell you something, guys. They were the one that's supposed to be on eco here. They went for the buys here. Although not the best of buys, it's actually there's a couple of half buys and some upgraded pistols here. But they're making it work. And here we already see Simon and Fatboy Paula, of course, are the only one who brought up the MP9s and the scout, but they made it work. Like I said, it's not impossible to win on an eco round. It's just a little bit more difficult than usual. They're pulling it off here. And now Swag Esports, they are paying the price for not checking through and figuring out whether Team LG bought guns or not here. Now they're having the back against the wall here, but whoa, couple of tags, a little bit close call as well for their Cole as well, as he gets tagged instead there. Whew, gotta be a little bit close, but here comes the drop down from short. He knows he's down there as well, and Fatboy Paula will be the one to have the final say as he gets a quad kill in that game.
Oh man, that is a complete shutdown there from Swag Esports. They had the right idea. They took that A-long control, but that force buy just caught them off guard here. A couple of players there hitting the 1Ds. Fatboy Paula picking up the scout and just tapping everyone through the head to the body, man, just doing work. The teammates used the Deagles to tag them. The scout on Fatboy Paula was used to bag him, take him out of the game here. And now, Swag Esports, they want to win it back. They have actually force bought a couple of guns here on their own. It's Deagles all around the board. Got a Tech 9 there on towards Chak and Boxy with that scout. So Cole now has an AK-47 here, actually brought up from that second round here. And here's a couple of footsteps. Here's some sound cues. Just one player behind that door. They have to be very, very careful, though. MSJ does damage here. He actually takes one of the players out here. We're going to have to say goodbye to Gara here. Boxy gets a shot with that scout on towards Cold. So far, so good here. They did tons of damage here. And Simon is not even going to be able to pick up the...
what?
Never mind. He's picked it up. He's picked up the AK-47. And look at this.
Oh, he missed!
Goodness. He tried to go for the knife there, but look at that. R and MSJ do the work there towards top of mid. They clean house, and Team LZ will be taking their second round.
But you know what's crazy or not, Face, is the fact that I'm seeing a lot of reactive and proactive responses coming from both of this team and literally we're looking at and a really legit game on a professional level here. Because like, let's just say he heard the utility being popped out, and that's why the last member actually instantly reacted with a smoke and tried to push through them. But anyway, Bad Boy Paula pushing forward very aggressively with the USP. Probably no shots connected, no shots enough to get the kill, but he did quite the amount of damage. Gets a little tag, gets a little tap as well, bursting down to HP. But here comes the rotation from MSJ as he just mowed them down as all members was already pre-tagged. And Cole, just one tag, one bullet, one kill to seal the deal. And Team LZ currently in the lead by 2 points here. Things are looking bright here. But Spike Esports, they were on an eco round for that one. So now they're able to go for the full buy here. Spike going to be picking up the up as well. So this mid battle still going to be very crucial. Fatboy Pala still going to stick with the scout. Not to say a scout is a bad weapon. It's just a very, a very saving weapon for yourself. Especially when you want to hold that long.
Definitely. I mean, he can definitely make those work. We saw him hit, what, a 4K with the scout on that second round, of course. But it's cold, though. The main man himself, he's got the AWP in his hands. He's got to be very careful. Spike gets the better of him, actually takes him out, turns into a 4v5. And I like this from Swaggy Sports. They know their smokes. This is one of those smokes that you can use in your favor to kind of create a one-way for yourself. And look at that. Jack Leon's doing work, taking out MSJ as well. And Team LZ, they are down 2 members. The discipline on Swag right now is just insane. They took out two members here from Team LZ, yet they have still yet to choose a site. They're still playing it nice and slow, waiting for any members of Team LZ to push up, to get aggressive, and to really keep them on their toes. However, 3 members now making their way towards a short here. So they might have to be very careful, because not only is there Simon, but also Ishtar just holding this angle like a beast. Here we go. Flash is going to be coming out. He is going to get spotted out here. Not tagged at all, but Simon here has his back here from long. Just take down Zir. He spotted a beautiful flashbang coming in here. They take 2. Ishtar picks up another one here, and now it's a 1v2. Fatboy Paula here making his way towards short, and he might be able to catch these players off guard. And I think they might have just heard the scope towards a short, so he has to be very, very careful. No utility at all here in the hands of Fatboy Paula. Ooh, spots it, hits the shot here, gets the wall bang on towards Spike. The second player, but he misses. Gara will be able to get the spray down here on towards Fatboy Paula, and they take round 2 here. Swag Esports, they're down, but they are not out.
Man, talk about close of comfort as well at the same time. Really, seriously, I thought it was hilarious seeing Spike, what he was doing just now. Just casually, just like slowly taking tiny steps forward just to get the view towards that A shot. I'm like, dude, that can be wall bang. Your gun nonsense is gonna be spotted. The minute Fatboy Paula spotted that gun all over. Oh! Pushes for, he knows already. Typical Oppa spot as well. He was confident for it, but sadly enough, Gar is going to be the one that had the final say. And Jack Leon doing so much damage towards the other side as well from that push from that upper tunnels. But look at this right now, face. They got so much control right now. They got so much information. Team LZ, the only information that they have is that the fact that they're still around this mid. Cole got to be really careful. He's got to look for hits. Simon finds a bit of a kill on, puts him down. There's the ding, but Sally, the gun is not big enough to deal with the AKs here. Ishtar goes strong, gets the 2K. All this left is just 1v1. Gotta be really careful about it as well, as Simon would be the one that had the final say. Although it may not be the AK, but with the M4, he can spray all day with the taps. And he finds the bullet, finds the head he was looking for at the same time. So, that's the thing, Fish. That's the beauty about the difference between 2 of these rifles, The M4 allows you to spray, you got a good range as well, but not amount of penetration shot compared to the AK-47, and it's cheaper at the same time. But you lose the ability to spray down. It's more difficult to control. Not to say you can't spray, you can. It's just more difficult compared to the M4.
Oh man, I mean it was tough there. I mean Simon, he had 30 HP and he still went for the fight here. That just shows the amount of confidence that Team LZ actually has here. They keep, even if they're down the weapon, they still go for those fights. My goodness. The damage here done here on the player towards the top of mid. Simon does pick up 2 players there and he makes it look easy. My goodness. This game is a lot closer than the games that we've had. I said earlier today, man.
I mean, definitely for sure. Because we're talking about two organizations who has been in the field for the longest time. And Team LZ, like I said, 3 members of them: Fatboy, Paula, Simon, Cole, very consistent in the league since 2018 here. Swag Esports new members, but of course, like I said, organization is long, so definitely will be taking really worthy new bloods to fill in the gaps here to replace the old. But either way, right now, 3v4 right now. Ishtar has a good position and a good lineup with the FAMAS as well to spray down. Not the best rifle, but definitely enough to do it. But oh no, Fatboy Paula! He got the tag, but not enough to get the kill. Damage has been done. Spike, and Gar was able to go for the punish. Cole gets the reinforce, does the damage, gets the trade, and now all that's left is just 1v1. But Spike, he's just too low. And Ishtar, this man is just constantly looking around Dust 2 around his A side. If you don't kill Ishtar, you're gonna have a lot of trouble pushing towards that A because he's literally the king of A right now.
Definitely. I mean, just insane. Team LZ, whenever they can find an opening to push, they will do it. It might bite them in the back there. We saw Fatboy Paula getting aggressive towards A long. He tried to go for an opening, tried to get the aggression in, but there was 2 players in front of him. All he had was a scout, and well, they bit back, man. They bit back, but that just shows how Team LZ plays. Wherever they can find an opening, they will push. They will take what is theirs. And now, it's got to be very careful. They don't have the op here in the hands of Fatboy Paula and Cold. All they do have is that scout, and the rest of the players will be having M4s and an AUG. Only one single kit here in the hands of Cold. So it's going to be very tough if Cold gets taken off early and in a very hard position. It's the retake will definitely take. Oh my goodness, you can climb up there?
Yeah, you can.
I have been away from this game for far too long here. The mid to B smoke. He's going to be coming up here. A minute here left on towards the clock, and it's still a 5v5 situation here. Sound cues have been given out here. Ooh, Jack Leon's actually takes down Fatboy Paula here. MSJ is sneaky here behind the smoke, and I don't know if they're going to check this position. Oh no. He had such an advantageous position here. They're going to be making their way towards that B site, trying to bait out MSJ towards CT. But look at this Cold. One of the players here dropping from window, but oh, he gets wrapped around. MSJ actually takes down 2 players there towards mid with a beautiful assist by Simon and his flash. A 3v3 situation now, and Cold, remember, it has been taken out on towards that B site. If they can retrieve that kit, they can defuse within 5 seconds. They touch the bomb. Oh, what a flash coming in. Ishtar with the assist, now a 1v1. Spike not going to be able to hit that op shot, and Team LZ will claim their 6th round. Simon Neo once again with that 1v1 clutch.
Whew, this is absolutely insane. Like, the one that really there's a lot of this close quarter combat that really decided the round. Just really great timing with those flashes and smokes. Unbelievable. You saw that one push coming in from Simon, right? All 3 of them got flashed at the same time. They didn't want to go for the tag either because Simon was already hugging the door. So there's barely any movement that he's actually making as he just slowly pushes to the side itself, allowing him to get those 2K and slowly finish off Spike, who was the oppo, sadly enough. Already used his first shot to pick off one of Team LZ member, and not enough to clock it in. The next bullet to finish off the assignment. By the way, fresh rounds here. Cole starting things strong and quick as well with a beautiful flash assistance as well coming in from Fatboy Paula. But he has to quickly swap out the scout, and Zero able to get out alive, but not for too long as Fatboy Paula swapping out the scout for the M4 dropped by his dear friend Cole to finish up the final man. Now it's a 3v3, but that just means it's a great opening towards his A side. But Spy comes in with retaliation, but Simon just does it better as he has the high ground advantage from the A shot as he sprays him down with the M4. Beautiful spray, not squabbling at all landing them shots. Absolutely insane, Faith.
Controlled perfectly right there. I mean, Fatboy Paula pushing in B-tons with that with Cold. It just forced Swag Esports to actually make their way towards a long. However, they already had lost 2 players, so it was tough here for Swag Esports. Yes, they make the right decision, but man, going up against Neo, who's hitting shots like that, who's controlling the spray perfectly, is just next level. Spike does take down one here. Ixtar will be able to pick up one towards a long, but look at this. Boxy just clearing it out. He's got the information out that there's one more player towards the long, but will he win it out? Not at all. The rest of his team will come in. Swag win it out 7-3 now. Swag is 4 points down. However, slowly and steadily here, they already managed to break down the economy of Team LZ. So if they keep this up, the momentum can definitely go on their side. We'll see whether or not Team LZ decides to actually force this up. Or will they... oh, no. No, not at all. They are not forcing. They're just buying every single round. The Deagles are out here. They're Scout in the hands of Fatboy Paula. We've seen the damage that can do. We'll see whether or not he can do it here in round 11.
But still gonna be buying some time. Jack Leon trying to check out all the sites as well. Nice time with the smoke, but sadly there's no going to be there here. But there is the reinforcement for Fatboy Paula. He has the scout. He knows he can just hold long by himself because he has two members of his team is already pushing from that A short. Already met by the clutches of Spike, but that's the retaliation with the Deagle to the head as well. So much damage. They're still managed to do quite the amount of damage to Swag Esports, who is pretty much well equipped to deal with them at the same time. But zero. Beautiful rotation. He already knows his teammate he knows Spike already got picked off, so he decided to fall back towards spawn here, having a nice angle here towards this little tiny corridor, able to go for the spray now and gets the double on Simon through the smoke. Absolutely insane here. 2v4. 0, 10 HP. Gotta be careful about it. Fatboy Paula gets the tag, but Cole finds the shot with the Deagle. No shot connection at all, but sad enough. Jack Leon gonna be able to push one with the AK-47 to end the round here with the 2K for the team. It's 7-4, and then in a round of 11, we're slowly reaching towards the end of this first half phase here. And let's be honest, although yes, Team LZ is in the lead, but make no mistake, it wasn't an easy win at all. It was a lot of close rounds there, leaving between literally coming down to those 1v1 kind of situation. And Team LZ, of course, they're taking the lead. And Strike Esports slowly not falling too far behind, as both of these teams are using very unorthodox and very, very dirty rotation and aggressive plays to turn the tides here. As Spike, well suited to punish anyone pushing forward. He experienced that situation from Fatboy Paula 3 times at least. Finally, he's going to be able to retaliate back, but not finding the kill he was trying to go for here. But a kill is still a kill, and Cole is out of commission for now.
Exactly. I mean, it's obviously you have to adapt to the playstyle of Team LZ, and if they're going to keep pushing mid every round, Swag Esports, they will take advantage of that. They will turn into a 4v5, and ooh, MSJ getting sprayed down here through the smoke, and it's a bit of a one-way there. Ishtar just get the tag. A little bit of damage here on towards Chuck Leons, but not going to be enough here. Chuck Leons picks up another kill there, and slowly and steadily, Team LZ will fall here. It gets turned down to a 1v4. Fatboy Paula, you know exactly where he's hiding. He's just trying to hit those taps. He's just trying to damage the economy here, but it is not going to work out. Look at the amount of money that Swag Esports has. 9,000, 8,000, 6,000. They can buy for the rest of this half, man. They are good to go, but look at this. Team LZ not looking too great here. If they manage to win out this round, if they can keep most of the players alive, they should be able to buy up once again here for the next one. However, 7-5 here. Just a couple more rounds until the second half. And ooh, good tag there. Actually, Spike 1-2-5 gets taken down to 2-0. 20 health.
Simon Neo, casual about this as well. Because the round is slowly, like we said, we're slowly reaching towards the end of the round. That's why Esports, they're slowly climbing up the scores as well as they're trying to find and punish Team LZs for certain or extension. Trust me, it works for the first early game, but you keep repeatedly doing this kind of plays, it will get read, and they will come up with a solution for it. And it's working out for Swag Esports so far. Now all they have to do is just try to seal the deal as they slowly climb out and try to close the round with the point in the lead, or at least trying to even things out here. Team LZ, however, this time he's not going to play the scout. He's going to strip out for the rifle M4. But MSJ will not be able to live to save the day. As boxing already boxed 2 members of Team LZ out of commission and out of the round as well. Now all that's left is dear Ishtar here to try to make the play for the team here. As literally Team LZ members are being picked off left, right, and center from all angles here. But it doesn't matter, although yes, beautiful kill coming in from Ishtar. Well, he got flashed, by the way, as he got the kill with the AUG. But he's low, 15 HP. Gonna be able to pick up the off of the team, but Spike was just waiting around the corner to greet him with open arms and just to give him that fear and that doubt and that make him feel that grim moment, the fact that we are everywhere.
Oh man, Swag Esports, they win it back. It is a 1-point deficit here, and well, Team LZ not looking too great here. They have to. I mean, they were winning pretty well here. Oh, 4 players now. They spotted looking towards that middle position, so they know for a fact that there's something cheeky going on here towards this B side. Let's just make our way towards A, and you can see the rest of the players here just making their way towards short. They know for a fact that money-wise, not there for Team LZ, and we can easily make our way towards side, hold the post plant, but look at this behind here. 3 players here. Gold does take him out. Boxy comes in for the trade here towards tunnels, and well, that's going to cause Team LZ to actually retrieve 2 rifles, but Chuck Leons actually takes down Ishtar, so it's going to be very, very careful here. Still holding the same angle, 13 kills so far, looking to make it 14 and 15 here as Chuck Leons just going big. Does not want to go home just yet, spots him out, MSJ is gone, and now it's a 1v2. Fatboy Paula, what can you do in a situation like this? 33 HP, no kit available, Chuck Leons doing work.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of work here. Although yes, this is definitely not the plan that Team LZ was trying to go for here. But finally, we are in the last round of the first half here. Scores pretty much even out here, so of course it is more ideal for either side to get that additional point for themselves here. But you know, the score is not much difference. The one that really is going to be the difference when we go to the next round here. Because let's be honest, like we both agreed on that this map is a little bit more T-sided here. And with the aggressive plays coming from Team LZ, Swag Esports gotta prepare for it, because this time there's no way for them to punish, because as majority of the members will be split off to hold each of the sides or each of these entries separately here. So it's going to be coming down to this really unideal situation between like a 2v5 or a 2v3, that kind of situation later on. But right now, Swag Esports playing a little bit more default, playing it nice and slow, trying to force out some couple of utilities while using their own to see what is the game plan. Or maybe they want to try to see if you can force any kind of rotation and cut them off entirely while they're doing it as well, to punish any unfortunate players. But Fatboy Paula, up in hand, gonna be going for the pre-fire, sadly no connection just yet, gets tagged instead actually. Good timing with the retaliation with the Molly, try to slow down any potential push, but they retaliate back with their own smoke to try to slow them down, or at least just to give them some misinformation, because there's still some time. It's 50 seconds on the clock here, and looks like Gar is gonna be able to start things off as he finds dear Fatboy Paula and puts him down. That's the good op, but it also has an op of his own.
So far, so good here. Swag Esports really showing up Team LZ. But oh man, Ishtar actually hits a shot back towards Chuck Leon's mid take, going to be coming in. The bomb is actually dropped towards A long, so they have to really wrap their way towards A short. 20 seconds left here on towards the clock, and I don't think they're going to have enough time for this. They have to make their way on towards the site. And I think soon enough they will get sandwiched here. 11 seconds, 10. They need at least 4 seconds to actually go for the plant here. And I think that's it. I think it's over here. No time at all. Swag Esports lose out that last round. However, they came back with 5 rounds in a row to take this first half 8-7. Man, that was tough there. I think Swag Esports, they dilly-dallied here for a little too long there towards middle. The bomb was actually towards A long doors already. You might as well just wrap your way towards A short. And, well, that's what happens, man, when there's 20 seconds left here. It's no longer a marathon, it's a race. You got to run towards that B site.
Oh, yeah.
And, well, it just did not work out there for Team Swag Esports. However, now, next half here. They will be switching the sides here. Swag Esports will be on towards that CT side, and looks like they are going to get aggressive towards A short. But Team LZ, they're just going for that B rush.
Straight into B as well. No time wasted. A beautiful time with the flash. God's gonna be able to stop things off on Simon. But MSJ, he's already in position. He's already comfortable as well. So all he has to do is just land those tasks, and he's still landing more. And they start pulling on the lower tunnels. All that's left is dear friend Zero. And this is exactly what I'm saying, Faith. Now we're seeing Team LZ being super aggressive on a side or on a faction where this allows it to fully utilize it as well and dictate the game. This is where Star Esports really needs to come up with a plan, and that's pretty much what happened in the last round as well. Before the end of the first half, is because the reason why Star Esports took so long is because they have no idea what Team LZ is trying to go for. For the past few rounds, Team LZ was so aggressive. Suddenly, out of nowhere, they're out of sight. No information, no sound. And Strike Esports is, I believe in that situation, Strike Esports prefers knowing what Team LZ is trying to go for instead of not knowing. Because if they know Team LZ is going to be aggressive, they are prepared for it. But what if in a situation where you have no idea what's going on because it's too quiet, it's too simple, and what's even crazy, they thought it was just one off, but actually it was ended up double off the last one. But anyway, rushing round, beautiful gun run as well. A Cole coming in strong, and a Mac 10 coming in from all the teams. It's just pretty much run and gun here. Swag Esports, they prepared to have losses, but they didn't expect to lose every single one without having a simple trade. That timing with those flashes and smoke. By the way, just want to remind again, Face, they went for double flashes instead of a single flash in the smoke. They went for double one on top of that. They just ran in blind through the smokes.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man. I mean, Team LZ going for that classic pug style play here, just taking those fights towards A-Long, taking it towards middle, and look at this. Swag Esports actually gonna go for that full-on buy here. No kits here on towards the clock. Spike actually takes down Simon Neo here towards middle, so it's gonna be a 5v4 retake. But oh, make that a 4v4. MSJ goes ham, takes down Boxy. Cold as well takes down Zier here, and my word, he might be able to pick up another one here if Chak Leons gets a little too aggressive. It's a little too cheeky here with that peak. It's going to be a very tough time. Oh, you don't take those fights against the Krieg, man. Not at all. Cold takes down another player, and that's a 4v2. Yeah, Swag Esports, you can see towards the map, they're leaving. They do not want anything to do with this. They want to bring the M4s in towards the next round. And, well, Team LC, they know exactly what is going on. They are going to go for that hunt. Make sure to clear every corner as well. And Fatboy Paulo looking to upgrade that Mac 10 to a M4A4. There we go, spotted out here. Spike will actually take down Fatboy Paulo. And well, that is round 11 here for the side of Team L. It was just all-out domination. MSJ and Cole just hitting their shots towards long, towards spawn, and well, can't say much, man. If you're Swag Esports, you just got deleted.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're saying, right? This map is literally just all frags. Like utility does make things a little bit more, gives you guys a slight edge, but it's basically a means to no end, honestly here. So all kinds of situations. LZ, now this is the power of Swag Esports. They didn't try to figure out. You see right now, Swag Esports decided like, okay, our only solution, especially on a Nico run, let's just 5-man stick this. And then we just can contest with their 5-man push and aggressiveness here. However, they sort of made a gamble here. They decided to go for towards B, but Team LC, they're very comfortable with this A as it is. And also remember, MSJ was pushing through A short at the same time, so they got a lot of control, a lot of information. And look who's down in the high mid, spraying down alongside with MSJ as well. Cole is just murdering them and leaving them out to the cold to freeze. Absolutely insane. And Team LZ will be the one taking the lead here. But of course, it is an equal round though. Could have turned things around if Swag Esports decided to go 5-man towards this A side, since they have one of the members who went for the buys with the M4 as well, which he brought from the last round. But it's a gamble. It's pretty much a gamble. They made a gamble and it didn't work in their favor in this case.
Not at all. They will be bringing out, however, this round a double up setup here. Ooh, Swag here actually takes down Cold, making his way towards A short, but it's a full-on push here towards middle. Zier has a very, very nice angle here, just towards the scaffolding, takes down his second frag here, and what a flash. That's definitely going to stop these players from doing work, pushing him up. He takes down 3, and now it's a 2v3 situation. Fatboy Paulo retrieves the off, can't hit his shots. This is a very crucial one. He's got to make his way out of there. Oh, A 1v3 here. Bomb has been planted now. Simon Neal, what can you do? Even if they lose this, they have tons of money to work with, but you know, you gotta go for that glory. You gotta go for the fame. You gotta go for that big 1v3 clutch here. AK-47 now in the hands of Simon. 22 bullets here. Spots out one of these players making it, jumping up towards the car. What a weird sight to look at. If I was Simon, I would be confused and with my spray as well. Swag Esports, though, however, with the help of Zier picking up 3 frags there towards the middle, win out 8 points here.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was such a scary buy as well when it went for the double up as well. But they made it work as well since Zero held the line for so long. But what's even more crazy is the fact that Team LZ, they retaliate back. Like when they heard Zero bouncing the flashbang off the wall, they threw their own flashbang. If not, that would have been an easy another 3K kill for dear Zero as he was just holding around from the rafters. Absolutely insane reactive plays coming from the team, but here comes an aggressive push! Chuck Leon holding down the line with the FAMAS, but even so, he still has the fallback to go for the reload. Zero gets a beautiful 2K, but then finally on top of the site itself, so much sacrifices as Team LZ is literally trying to earn the round with walking on top of bodies of their own allies here. 2v4, or maybe more like 2v3 in this case, since Zero is just 2 HP. But he is an AWPer, so not necessarily he has to take to the front lines. So Ishtar, but now it's a little bit different. Now it's a little bit more easy because now we have was holding along. That flash combination with Cole, it's so annoying to deal with. What is this? It was a 2v4 phase and they are clutching this round. And time is running out too!
Does he have time though? To Molotov? Oh, it's still burning. He's out of there. What a play coming in from Cold and Ishtar. Ishtar set up that flash, threw it over the door, towards the B door, caught 2 players blinded, and Cold was easily able to turn it down from a 2v4 to a 2v2, which, well, Ishtar made the smart decision here, threw the Molotov towards the bomb, and let the time run out. Man, big brain plays here coming in from these teammates, and the chemistry, the synergy, just insane. Great flashes and great teamwork coming in from the side of Team LZ.
I totally agree with you. Seriously, the cohesiveness coming in from Team LZ was so spot on. The confidence, the trust, that flash coming in. Cole, he didn't even jiggle pick that window. He just ran out because he knows, all right, that flash. If Ishtar's throwing that flash, I know it's guaranteed gonna land. I'm just gonna push forward. He got 3 Ks out of that situation though. And now once again he starts things off on Gara. Boxy does go for the trade though, which is still even things out. But MSJ, however, got a couple of tags from that scout from Zero here. Gotta be a little more careful at the same time here. But here comes the reinforcement. The bomb's already been planted. The C4's already been planted. All they gotta do is hold on the line. But check it out. We see Ishtar once again doing his lurking as well, being such a nuisance. He's trying to be as quiet as possible at the same time, but him holding out that long is already doing so much good for the team. Although yes, he's ideally trying to fall back towards the site itself because his members is falling down like flies. Flashbang coming in, beautiful timing as well, and Simon just going ham and going strong. Jack Leon gonna go straight for the defuse, but Ishtar, come on, like I said, he's looking around, he's hanging around A long, and what's even better, the bomb was planted towards A long hit side. So all Ishtar had to do was, even though yes, he couldn't be on site to defend the rest of his team, but he's there with the op. He has, whether op or not, he still has view to that bomb diffuser and pick him off. So really well planned out by Team LZ. They lose the members, but they at least have one. As long as one member is still alive, he can still defend that bomb.
Yes, sir. And look at this, the classic B-rusher, Ishtar leading the charge with that operator, which is not something you usually see here. But however, Cold will be coming in, will get that shot down towards Chuck Leon's. But ooh, shots though coming in from the side of Gara. He actually picks up the AK-47, puts it to the hands of Zier, and this might be a little bit deadly here. No hit here. This is a eco here coming in from the side of Swag Esports. MSJ hitting some shots here, does tons of damage there towards Gara, but not gonna be able to pick up that last frag here. A Spike now in a 1v2 situation. Ishtar will pick him up. They will take match point here. And man, it is It's tough here for Swag Esports. They barely have enough money to bring it out here. Never mind. They actually bought out 2 ops. They bought out full-on utility. Got 2 kits to work with. We'll see whether or not they can hold back the advances of Team LZ.
I mean, yeah, pretty much because it was the lose round bonus as well, so they will definitely be able to get back some form of income at least, because it'll be unfair in this case. But I mean, Cole, he's already down the side as well. But whoa, he actually got spotted first, but Cole still managed to turn things around and get rid of Boxy. Although there is the trade, but the damage has been done. Swag Esports having a beautiful haul towards that long, and many players will get dropped because of it at the same time. Fat Boy Paula, last man standing. The double op is working out for the team, but Fat Boy Paula is doing so much damage. Goes to the drop down, finds the first one at 0, but sadly enough, Gara will be the one to have the final say for the team. And Swag Esports, they will live the fight for another round. But remember, the odds are still against them. Only requires just 1 point to seal this first round of this best of 3 of the semi-finals. Of course, guys, it's a reminder. Team does win here, will be instantly in finals, but also securing the first in the main tournament.
Indeed, here we go, round number 25, and Team LZ looking to get very aggressive, get up in the faces here of Swag Esports. This time, Swag Esports, they will be bringing 2 members here. They will be taking that B main control, trying to get aggressive here and get the information for their team. They do manage to take down one. Ishtar does come in for the trade here, spots out another one. He actually opens up that B site, so it's completely clear now. 4v3 here for the side of Team LZ, and MSJ doing what he does best, and he's just lurking here towards this middle position, trying to catch these members off of the rotate. On one. Simon gonna get sprayed down here. Boxy has to be careful because just around the corner, MSJ is here to say hello, takes him down, and it's outside. The one. MSJ